Hi, how are you? My name is Mr. Piri, the Motivator. I'm also known as Archer. I'm actually commonly known as Archer myself. I'm a motivational speaker, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm also a marketer. And so today I'll be showing you an amazing video, and I want to talk about something very, very important. A theme known as biasness. Question is, would you like to know how to stop being biased? Would you like to know what being biased is all about? Well, this is an opportunity for you. I want you to stay tuned to the video, watch it to the end, and have fun. And at the far end, I'll be able to tell you some of the things that you need to do in order for you to be updated of the more videos that I actually shoot every weekend on my channel right here. Now let's talk about biasness. First of all, what is biasness? First of all, I would like you to understand one thing. With me, when I'm talking about some of these things, I don't like to define things using a dictionary definition. Those of you that actually know Mr. P Motivation, they'll tell you I like to put things in my own way. I put up my own spin, and therefore I define them based on my own context of things, the way I best understand them, which is mostly the realistic way I think of it. And therefore, in that regard, I'll have to state out something called I'd love to talk about something that really happened recently, and I would love to talk about biasness. So to me, biasness is about basically one person pushing their own agenda and pushing their own ideologies, their own beliefs, and therefore thinking that what they feel and know is right and is definitely right and cannot be questioned whatsoever. And so that's being biased to your own opinion, which could be also known as self-righteousness. And so for me to make you understand better the importance of this or where I'm coming from, I'll give an example. I'm a Zambian, by the way. And so in Zambia, just recently, in Lusaka city, our capital city, a certain man owns a building called Simpson Building just in the CBD area of Lusaka, the central business district. So one woman was passing. She's a street vendor. So for those of you who don't know, street vendors are those people that actually sell things from the streets. So this man stops her, gets his camera out, takes a video, and then makes her stop whatever she was doing, because she was carrying a load on top of her head with a baby on her back. Now what she was carrying on her head is a plastic full of water in sachets. So how it works here in Zambia is that there's some packaging of water that is put in plastic. So we sell them. They are normally sold at a very cheap price, maybe around 2 kwacha, 1 kwacha, depends. So this woman was actually one of the people, because it's summertime here, so it's very, very, very hot in Africa. So this man stops her and then tells her, I want you to pick some of these plastics around, because apparently it's actually dirty. And fact is, the man is, to be fair, he's actually right. Lusaka is very, very dirty. And so he made her pick the plastics. But guess who threw the plastics? The consumers that bought the water from other people, not just her, but other people in town, threw the plastics on the ground, and then they left. But this man made the person selling that water pick those plastics and throw them in the bin. And then he goes on to defend himself, to say there's no other way to do it. That's the only way, because those people gotta take responsibility, realizing the fact that they're the ones selling that water. Now here's my view. This is how you know, this is where you understand the issue of biasness. Number one, because this woman is as a seller, so as desperate as she is, she's intimidated by this guy, thanks to his authority that he is put on himself. So she's forced to do that. But this is where biasness comes in. You are therefore neglecting the individual people dropping those papers around the city, making it dirty. And instead of you issuing out sensitization that's gonna actually bring in everybody to fight the dirtiness out of the city, you pick a select few that seems to be victims, and then you make them do those things. So biasness comes in because this man, instead of you picking, including the very companies that make those plastics, by the way, You just pick the ordinary, humble woman selling the water. What about the consumers? So in that context, I want you to understand one thing. Biasness is all about you pushing your own agenda, doing what you feel is right, and pushing what you think is the correct way of doing things. The question is it okay? No. Biasness and self-righteousness is what makes the world, or what has made the world to be in what it is now. The current condition of the world, no matter how bad it is in wherever you are, is because of the thing called biasness. We're all biased to our own opinions. We're all selfish to our own ideologies and beliefs. We think and feel that only me and me alone is actually wise, or our beliefs as a party, as a president, as a religion, as anything, or as a business are the best ones, and we tend to help. So for a world to be a better place, we all have to stop being biased to our own opinions, and we need to open up our eyes, our hearts, as well as our mind to other people's opinions. But for that to happen, it actually goes to the individual person, starting with me and you. You that's one watching the video today. What can you do to stop being biased? Number one, it's a very simple steps. Number one, you just gotta think about the other person. Alright? This thing I'm thinking of embarking on, this thing I'm about to start doing now, how is it being viewed by other people out there? How is it going to be taken by other people out there? Secondly, think about the reputation that you're putting up. Okay, what kind of name am I putting up? Thirdly, think about, the third thing is you have to think about the effects of that particular thing, the disadvantages, because obviously everything in the world that is good also has a certain side part of it. So look about the negative part of it. This thing I'm about to do, who will it hurt? And how can I really, or what can I do to mitigate the damages or the pain that we're going to inflict on those particular people? Fourthly, you got to think about the long-term effects. Okay, what about in the future? Today it'll be fine, but what about in the future? Okay, and then the last point is, what about other people? What do they think about this particular idea? That's the fifth thing you need to think of. This thing that I'm putting up, this decision I'm about to make, what about other people? What do they say about it? Do they subscribe to these very principles? Do they believe in the same thing as I do? If they don't, maybe you might need to rescind your decision. But sometimes you gotta be disciplined. But the most important thing is you have to think about other people all the time. So be it you are a president, be it you are an ordinary citizen, be it you are a politician, a businessman, always think about other people. Do not be selfish. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Mr. Piri Motivation. We'll be uploading videos every weekly, preferably on Mondays. So you're able to see these videos because we shoot them every week. And you can also look us up on YouTube, or Facebook rather, as well as Twitter and Instagram. So just search for Mr. Piri Motivation. Send me an email. Let me hear you as well. Also, don't forget to leave your comments right here. Just leave your comments right below so that we should know what you think about this. Oh, the thumbnail as well. Just boom. I like what you say. Just hit up. Just give us a like button. We'll be very appreciative of what you've done. Don't be biased to your own opinion. Criticize us if you feel, because it's only criticism that makes people grow. Thank you so much. Until next time. Bye.